Good morning, or depending on when you're watching this, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. My name's Ross, and as always told out of Voice of Radio, so today we've got good news about stuff you should be pretty gosh darn jealous of. And then some other news about stuff that you're definitely not going to be jealous of, because we've got it way better and people in Japan should be jealous of us. So let's start off having a look at what is translated as Midnight Agent, the cinema. Now, if you have a look at this, what you can see nice and clearly is some really lovely artwork. Now, you feature Pokemon here. You got your Sylveon, your Gengar, your Greninja, and your Inteleon. That all seems rather lovely, but you'll notice there's a bunch of other Pokemon getting a bit of love as well. So, your Greninja is kind of running away from a Sandaconda, a Gigalith, and a Torkoal. And then Sylveon is apparently mocking a bunch of Dragon types. And then Gengar and Flygon are kind of giving each other the eye. And then Inteleon is apparently about to go after Duraludon for some reason. I'm not entirely sure. And what we've got is, in a few days' time, we are basically going to get a bunch of merch, which is going up on the Pokemon Center along this line. And you can see in the picture here, you've got things like watches and key rings, mug, t-shirt. I really like that t-shirt. And basically a bunch of really cool stuff coming online. But this is probably the point in the video where a bunch of you go, well, hang on a second, Wassy. That's all well and good. I mean, the watches are amazing, incidentally. I just no way I can afford those watches. Come on. Come on. And you're probably saying, that's all well and good, Wassy, but come on. This is general Pokemon merch. This isn't really what you cover on your channel. You're more of a TCG dude. Tell me why, as a TCG dude, I should be caring about this merch. And the reason is, although we haven't seen it yet, and although images have not been shared of it yet, we have seen listings that this stuff is coming. And this is awesome. I mean, look how cool the artwork is. Now imagine a range of TCG goodies featuring this, and now hopefully you're seeing why I'm quite so excited. Now, one of the cool things straight off the bat is we're going to get 3 sets of sleeves, one featuring, no wait, that's a lie, 4 sets of sleeves, one featuring each of the main Pokemon. Sounds good. Sounds rather lovely. Now, for what it's worth, they are premium gloss sleeves, which means they're coming in at 990 yen, which is a bit more than your average set of sleeves, but they are, as the name might suggest, premium gloss sleeves. They're not your average sleeves, ladies and gentlemen. They're just a little bit cooler and a little bit better. So, 990 yen, you're talking somewhere in the region of around about, what we're looking at here, $7.50. In fact, exactly $7.50. Not bad for a set of premium gloss sleeves. And these are going to be beautiful. And you don't need to guess what these sleeves are going to look like, because we've got the 4 images of the 4 main Pokemon. The sleeves are going to look like that. The Sylveon sleeves are going to have the artwork of Sylveon mocking the Dragon-type Pokemon. That obviously Sylveon's hitting for weakness. Sylveon's even winking here. That kind of tells you everything you need to know. The Greninja sleeves are going to be Greninja, mocking a bunch of Pokemon that it hits for weakness, etc., etc., etc. All of this stuff is kind of what we should be expecting. So you're going to see these set of sleeves, and that's going to be kind of cool. But we've seen some other listings as well. Basically, there's going to be a deck box, there's going to be a binder, and there's going to be a playmat. And basically, what we're seeing here is extremely similar to the Trainer's Lodge merch that we saw a little while ago. Now, it might have actually just been shipped, literally like last week, got to my proxy address over in Japan. So I'm going to have to get them forwarded on at some point in the not too distant future. But basically what we had was a little event that happened in Pokemon Masters EX, which was, shockingly enough, the Trainer's Lodge, or the Trainer Lodge, and then we had a bunch of stuff that fit in with it. We had the playmat. Now, the playmat is obviously absolutely stunning, and if you look at it, you've got Marnie, you've got Lily, you've got Rosa, you've got Cynthia, you've got a bunch of very popular characters on there, so I do feel pretty confident that this is going to be a mat that people are going to be desperate to have in the future. But then we've got a deck box, which you'll notice has basically the same artwork. Some sleeves, just one set of sleeves that has basically the same artwork, and a binder that has basically the same artwork. Oh, fine, and binder refills, and to be fair, there are binder refills coming for this cinema movie merch as well. So So it's going to be very much along this kind of line. You're going to be getting a whole bunch of different stuff, all featuring this artwork, and all featuring a lot of awesomeness. Now, my hope here, and I don't have any way to prove this, let's be clear, but my hope here is that what we're going to actually end up getting is made to order. That's what they did with the Trainers Lodge. They made it a made to order thing, and I loved it. I ordered mine many months ago, finally got there this week. Sure, I had to wait, and that's a pain. Blah, blah, blah. Nobody really cares, ladies and gentlemen, because the fact of the matter is, and actually to be fair, it was being released from January 2023, and I did get mine in January, and it took a while because it was made to order. So the whole deal was they basically took a bunch of orders, and don't get me wrong, it wasn't infinite. There was a cutoff point where you unfortunately couldn't get it any longer, but they were prepared to take a lot of them, knowing, of course, that you would basically then wait. And you might not get it till January. And that's okay, ladies and gentlemen. That's okay. Don't know if they're going to do that this time round, but I hope they do. And this merch line is so gosh darned awesome. I just had to share it with you. Now, the other news is something that should make you feel very, very, very happy indeed. Because you see, ladies and gentlemen, what we've got are basically a bunch of promos going out in Japan. There is a tournament happening. Open the pack and battle right away. Shield Battle Triple Beat. And basically what we've got here are a bunch of tournaments that have 4-man pods. And then you get prizes. Now, when you enter, everybody gets a rare candy, which you'll notice is stamped with the tournament logo, which is pretty gosh darn cool. And everybody gets a Nimona. Now remember, Nimona, you're literally talking about a draw free. It's your standard kind of rival card in the TCG. No, it's not a good card. Nobody cares, ladies and gentlemen. Nobody's playing this. No one's getting this Nimona card because they think it's actually good and it's going to go in their deck and give them some huge advantage or anything silly like that. It's because Nimona's pretty cool. And one thing I really like, of course, we know that there are 2 different Nimona cards that are, being printed. One with the scarlet uniform, one with the violet uniform. And you get one of those 2 at random when you enter. So everybody gets a rare candy, and you get either Nimona Scarlet or Nimona Violet, one of those 2 at random. But there's also a promo pack now. They're done in basically 4 people pods. And the winner of each 4-person pod gets a promo pack. And the winner of the rock, paper, scissors competition will also get a Shield Battle promo card pack. And it features either Koraidon or Miraidon, these lovely artwork rare versions of them. Although to be clear, they're not artwork rares, because actually artwork rares refers to the rarity of them, and these are promo cards. So calling them artwork rare promos isn't actually correct, because they're not artwork rares, they're promos, but the promos in the style of artwork rares, or call them alternate arts, call them what you will, they're absolutely beautiful. And a lot of you now are probably looking at that and going, well, hang on a second, Wassy. They are the Elite Trainer Box promos, and they are, incidentally. They are the Elite Trainer Box promos. And what's really cool here, if you buy the regular Elite Trainer Box for either Scarlet or Violet, you will get yourself the relevant promo. Buy the Koraidon, get the Koraidon. Buy the Miraidon, get the Miraidon. Job's a good un. But remember, we've also got the opportunity here to buy the Pokemon Center exclusive version, the Elite Trainer Box Plus, that will come with the regular Koraidon and the regular Miraidon, which is lovely, but then will also come with the Pokemon Center stamped Koraidon or Miraidon. So, yeah, fine, you do have to go and buy the Elite Trainer Box to get it, but the beautiful thing here is you just guarantee it. No mucking about, no silliness. You buy the Pokemon Center Elite Trainer Box, and you get 2 copies of the promo, 1 stamped, 1 unstamped. Over in Japan, you have to enter this tournament and either win the 4-man pod or win the rock, paper, scissors competition, and then you get one of the 2 at random. So even if you end up getting one of these, and you imagine you got kind of a 50% chance we're entering a 4-man pod, but even if you enter this, even if you get one, you might not get the one you want. Now, what you do is you purchase 15 packs of Triple Beat. That is, of course, the new Scarlet and Violet set that I showed you on Friday. And you make a 40-card deck. And then you play a round robin. Everybody plays everybody else. 4 prizes. And then whoever wins gets this. And then at the end of all 4 of the matches, there's a rock, paper, scissors tournament. And a winner gets one of these as well. And I love this. I think this is fantastic, ladies and gentlemen. But I much prefer our system. Like, I would love to go and take part in a Triple Beat tournament where I buy 15 packs and then I get to do a little round robin against 3 other people with a 40-card deck, 4 prizes. That sounds like fun. But come on, wouldn't you rather just buy the Elite Trainer? Because bearing in mind, you buy 15 packs, it's not like it's free. Wouldn't you rather just buy the Elite Trainer box and guaranteed to have the promo you want with the option of buying the Pokemon Center exclusive and having 2 of them? Because quite frankly, ladies and gentlemen, I very much would. But I'd like to hear from you guys. I want to know what you think about this. I want to know your opinions. I want to know anything you want to tell me. So let me know in the comment section, would you? Go nuts! Be nice. And then make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter at TheWasi. That's where we talk about Pokemon and card games and Pokemon card games, all kinds of fun things. And please do consider checking out patreon.com/PTCG Radio, where you can support the channel, get some bonus podcasts, join a Discord and chat with us about Pokemon or anything else, and get shout-outs on the channel, like the lovely Evan Parker, who's been a supporter of ours for a little while now and seems to be a very lovely person. So thank you very much for all the support, and for being a very lovely person. But by far, the most important thing as always, look after yourselves till next time, would ya? Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross, and you've been watching PTCG Radio.